Welcome back, everybody. My Philippines exploration, and we have a special one today. I'm going to introduce to you guys a place that's special, and I actually call it home of mine. It's in northern Mindanao, and I've been here for a long time. And actually, it's probably a hidden gem that most of you people out there don't even know exists, or the beauty that it holds. So today, I'm going to show you Camiguin Island. So northern Mindanao, it's in the middle of Bohol and Misamis Oriental. I'm going to show you some past years footage that I've gathered over the years and basically show you the gem and the sweet life of living here in this small province, the second smallest province in the Philippines. So stay tuned. If you guys are not subscribed to my channel, feel free to subscribe to my channel here as I prompted on the screen. Go to my channel, subscribe, like, comment, and yeah, get a feel for my channel if you're new. And if you are a normal subscriber, thank you very much for coming again. Let's get out of here. All right, we have Camiguin, born of fire, born of volcanic eruptions, courtesy of Dong's Drone Views. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Here we have luscious waters, very awesome to scuba dive off the coast of Montigi Island. Montigi Island is the territory of Camiguin Island, protected sanctuary. Tuason Falls is one of the wonders of this island, and it is definitely a must-see. It is tucked away, and it's sort of like in the jungle areas, so it is accessible at the same time, awesome to trek along the riverside. If you do decide to come here, make sure it's on a very hot day because this water is natural from the mountain springs, so it is very cold. Upon entry, you can see that there are some shacks or stalls where they do serve food, and they do have souvenirs. Welcome to Camiguin shirts and things of that nature. So check out this place, it's amazing. You can also trek down the river and get a bunch of shots of the wildlife. There are amazing birds. Alright guys, if you heard of Camiguin before, then you've seen White Island. White Island is probably the top attraction here. It's a sandbar that reaches low tide every 4 hours, so pretty much you have a 4-hour window to travel here and enjoy. It's accessible by a boat, and you can see how amazing the waters are, and drone views are stunning. The walkway to the old volcano is definitely an amazing thing to experience, especially if you're a religious person. As you may know, majority of the people in the Philippines are Catholic, so as you hike up this place, you will see different stations, and they have different scriptures with statues and a lot of different figures that are attached to the Catholic religion. Another thing you can see are stunning views once you reach the top. Now this is on the east side of the island, so make sure you bring your camera. And most importantly, water. Sunken Cemetery has a lot of history. So this cemetery was actually land-based until a volcanic eruption caused it to push out into the sea. Now this serves as an amazing spot for divers to see the underwater graveyard, as the old tombs serve as a sanctuary for fish and wildlife. Aside from the diving, the Sunken Cemetery offers amazing sunset views. You just need to come around 5:30 to 6 and you'll catch it. Another thing is you can take a boat and take pictures on top of the cemetery. So it's kind of eerie, but it's amazing at the same time as you swim through old tombs of the cemetery. The old church ruins is definitely a place you want to visit. It's an attraction here on the island, and especially if you're into history, then do so. Visit this place. It's a very low charge for entry, and I suggest you to buy a white candle in the entrance, just so you can show respect to the people here. Everybody lights a candle up before they enter just to show their respect. Now this place dates back to about 100 years ago in the Spanish colonization times, so it does serve a long history, and it is one of the very few places where you can see the Spanish influence here on the island. In addition to that, a little fun fact, the walls or the church in general were made up of coral stone, egg yolk, and sand. So I guess they used this as a primitive way of building, and it was a substitute at the time for cement. It's a very beautiful place, and it serves a big history here for the people, and also does very well for tourism. Arden Hot Spring is pretty amazing because this is a spring and it's natural, and although it's set up as if it's man-made, it kind of is, but the heat from the water is definitely natural. It comes from the volcanic gases from below the earth, and it is pretty amazing to go visit here. It's clean. There are many tables set up with barbecue stations and tiki huts. You can come here with family, you can come here alone, you can come here with anybody. You can pretty much have a good time here. And although they used to say that it was hotter before, it kind of is true. When I first came here, it was actually a little bit hotter than it is now. So now it's usually a little bit less water in the spring, and yeah, it's not as hot as it used to be. Yeah, and you can see here the water is very clear. It's pretty amazing. And don't be surprised if you see a lot of stray cats around, as there are a lot of feral cats that are opportunists just waiting for any leftover scraps. Alright guys, here we have another spring, Santo Niño Cold Spring. And this place is, as you can see, it's hazy. It's tucked away in the mountain area, and the water is ridiculously cold. This is an amazing spring. The water is so lusciously clear. You can see through. There are little fish. You can sit down, and those little fish will clean your body and eat the dead skin. And it's an amazing place to go. And they also have barbecue pits where you can reserve for a big party. You also have some water tubes where you can rent. In the middle, there are areas where it's pretty deep, so without any tube, if you don't know how to swim, then you might need that. You can see here they have the reservoir shooting water through, and this is actually coming from the mountains, guys, so it is natural. Here we are with my favorite, Montigi Island. This is not even fair because it's like paradise away from paradise. It's off the coast of Camiguin Island, and it takes about 30 minutes to get there via boat. You can see that there are amazing coral formations here. It is a sanctuary, and it costs about 300 pesos to take a boat there. And the corals, you can see, they have diving. It's so amazing. So the next one is also amazing, but let's allow this kid to speak a little bit because he's like a scientist.
Bottles or markers that float in the sea. So that's our clams ocean nursery. You can see the more than 1,000 pieces of clams and more than 1 meter big clams. And that's our clams laboratory. You can see the mother clams and baby clams.
Once you're done here,
able to give them food. There's a food that's leaving their flesh in their meat. So you see that colorful, that the green, blue, brown spots, that's their food. So we call that one zooxanthellae or zoopalgae.
Okay, so I was so amazed on how they recited their clam facts. Check out this girl.
Develop their own food. And every day we change seawater here in the tank because they eat also plankton, the microscopic organism that found in the sea. So the children of the clam.
And this kid too? My God.
Boy. And slowly transition, become female after 8 years old. So the clam is transgender or transsexual. They reach 12 years old above.
okay.
That's the type of clams already contain inclusive.
Alright guys, so here we have the giant clams, and I have to say I actually miss my camera. I used to shoot underwater film, and yeah, kind of messed up on me. But you can see these are the giant clams of the Philippines, or better known as taclobo. Oh, and check out this little guy. Clownfish. Every time you approach, they really try to eat you. So expect that while you're diving or snorkeling. So Treasure Camiguin is actually an ancestral home turned into a souvenir shop and art gallery that features homemade bespoke silver and seagrass jewelry and a variety of other seagrass inspired products. They also have woven recycled items like bags and mats. Treasures Camiguin is one of the places to visit in Camiguin if you want souvenirs, or pasalubong, which is souvenir in Bisaya. So I think it's pretty crafty. Next, I really recommend for anybody visiting Camiguin Island to come around September and you will witness the most important and most famous festival they have here. Since Camiguin is known for their lanzones being the sweetest, which is a fruit common to the Philippines and Southeast Asia, they really hold this festival high, and it is a tradition for them. So if you are in the region, choose to come in September because you will witness something very amazing. So basically it is a competition throughout all of the schools within the island. So there are, I guess, 6 municipalities, and all of them have a competition. It's basically costume and dance competition, as you can see here. It's pretty amazing, and the people of the island really, they really love this kind of things. And it's a tradition here now for many years. I believe 40 years. And it's basically celebrating the fruit of the lanzones. And actually, there is some kind of ancestral beliefs. The next one is Bentana sa Paraíso. This place is amazing. It is a villa hotel, and it is hidden somewhere in the mountains. It offers amazing views, great food, and you'll just have a feeling as if you were in somewhere in Thailand somewhere. So if you are in the area and you do have the budget, I think it's about 3,500 pesos to stay here, which is under $100. So this place is majestic. So check this place out, guys. So thank you for watching. I really hope you guys got some information from this video, and maybe one day you'll open your eyes and visit this place one day. It is kind of difficult to travel and get here, but they made it easy now. It's not only via ferry, like how you see right now, but it is also optional to fly to Cebu, and then from Cebu to here would take about 25 to 30 minutes, and they do have their own private airport here. So I think you guys should check it out. It is something of beauty that you've never seen before, and the natural resources that they have, they really use, as well as keeping intact with their primitive ways and their ancestral culture. I think it's very nice that even though it's 2021, there are still places and provinces that still do the same thing that they used to do even hundreds and thousands of years ago. So check out this place, guys. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you on the next adventure.